Welcome to Gaston Family Health Services' new Exchange server. From October 9, 2014, Gaston Family Health Services will operate on a new communications platform called Exchange Server. This means that from that date, you will no longer receive emails into your GFHS.info webmail, Windstream webmail hosting account, or your GFHS Outlook account. This short video will show you how to get connected to your webmail account. Now, many of you access your webmail account via an icon that's been placed on your desktop by the IT department. You'll have a replacement icon when you come in on the 9th that will look like this. Click on this icon and it will take you straight to your webmail account. Remember, you don't have to rely on this, however. You can access your webmail account from any device that has internet access. Let's have a look. Again, all of these instructions are in the brief how-to booklet that you have received. I'm just going to go to the location. And you'll see immediately Microsoft Outlook web app will appear. When signing on, generally speaking, if you're at work or at home, you'll be ticking the box that says this is a private computer. It's only if you're using someone else's or a public device that you would choose public. Very important to know is that when you are signing on, you're using your username and password that's called the Windows username and password. That's the username and password you use at the office on your desktop or laptop when you come in. Let's load this up. And I'll be immediately in my email account. Now, if you're an Outlook user generally at the office, but then access your email accounts occasionally through the web, formerly through Windstream hosting, the biggest difference here is that you are looking at the same email account. What you do in Outlook will appear here. It's one and the same, which makes life much easier. Your calendars will be the same, and your folders will be the same. One great aspect of our new Exchange Server email is the ability to have a global distribution list. Let's see how that works when I want to send a new email. I've opened up the email dialog box, and by clicking on the 2, I'll now see a whole list of Gaston family staff members. This allows us to choose someone, and their information will pop up here. I can select that person here, click on 2 down below, and OK, and Gloria Nichols in this instance will appear in my 2 box. You'll also notice that when you open the dialog box, the global distribution list will show some group distribution lists. These have been pre-built for all of us to use, and they contain larger groups. For example, all of the CHP staff, if you needed to send an email to the full group, or all dentists, or all of the HealthNet staff. If I wanted to select one of these, I'll pull up all medical assistants, for example, highlight all medical assistants, click in the 2 box. If you'll see on the right, you'll see the folks who make up this membership. There's Matt. Now remember, if you're used to Outlook, you can always develop your own personal contact lists as well. These are just the ones that we all have access to. Cancel here. Another great thing that you can do with this new webmail access is to book a room electronically. Again, on the New tab, instead of going to Message, I'm going to go to Meeting Request. In this Meeting Request box, we have all the information we need. I'm firstly going to look at the room to book. Under Resources, if I double-click there, the first thing that I see are the rooms that are available for electronic booking in our organization. In this example, I'm going to choose the 2nd Avenue Admin Conference Room. Highlighting it, selecting, highlighting it and clicking twice will automatically pop it down into resources down below. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now I don't know yet whether or not the room is available when I would like it, so by looking at Scheduling Assistant here, I can have a view of that room and its availability. As you can see, all of the day today is open. If it were booked, we would see it highlighted in purple if it were busy. So I'm good to go for the time that I've chosen. Now, whilst I'm still in this dialog box, I can go ahead and select more attendees. By clicking on Select Attendees, I'll go back to my distribution list, and let's say in this instance I'd like Dr. Clark to attend. I'm going to click here, and click OK. You'll see his name now appears in the selected attendees. This is going to be a small meeting for the purposes of this example, so I think I'll finish now. But remember, I haven't confirmed the admin conference room, so make sure that you tick this box down below to confirm the booking. Now I can go back to my appointment. I have everything ready to go, and I can send this meeting request to Dr. Clark, and the room is booked. Let me close out now. One more feature that I'd like to show you here is the ability to share calendars. On the Calendar tab, you'll see at the top of the page the word Share. If you click Share, the drop-down box, click Share this calendar. Now, sharing your calendar is useful if you have an assistant or a colleague with whom you'd like to share the viewing of your calendar so that he or she can facilitate making appointments on your behalf. In this instance, I am going to ask that Maida share my calendar. I'm going to give her access to my calendar. So again, let's pretend I don't know Maida's email address. I'm going to select her by putting her name here. She pops up, double-clicking it, and she'll pop down below. Now I'm ready to go. I just need to ask to determine whether I would like her to have all of the information in my calendar, or just see whether I'm free or busy, but seeing the subject and the location of my appointments, or whether I only want her to see whether I'm free or busy. In this example, I'm going to select all information. I'd like her to see my entire calendar. I have no secrets. And I can give her a little message in the body of my email. Once I send this, Maida will then receive an email that indicates I'd like to share my calendar with her. Once she accepts, she will have full view of my calendar. And similarly, you can change the permissions of your calendar sharing on the same tab through Change Sharing Permissions. I won't go through this now, but all the information that you need is available in the how-to booklet that you've received, and you can always click on Help online through Outlook web app. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching.